So I'm going to talk you through a safe lifting technique, how to pick up something safely. But before I do, if it's a particularly heavy load that you've got to lift, ask yourself 3 key questions. 1, does it need to be lifted at all? 2, can I use a lifting aid such as a trolley like the one here, which makes the job much easier? Or indeed, is there somebody there that can help me lift it? Can I perform a team lift? If we do have to pick up a load, we need to think about adopting a safe lifting technique to do that. The technique that I'm going to talk you through is known as the base movement, and it's proven to reduce the risk of injury. If we look at the item I'm about to lift here, what's important is that we stop and think before we lift it. How heavy is it? Is it nice stable packaging? Where's its centre of gravity? The idea is to get my centre of gravity as close to the centre of the gravity of the object as possible. To do this, I take a nice wide stance, feet normally shoulder width apart or slightly wider depending on what's comfortable, and I position myself nice and close to the load. I'm going to come down using the muscles in my legs, keeping a relatively straight back. I'm going to tilt the object forwards and take a nice firm grip. I'm going to take a small inhalation of breath, and focusing on the quads or the leg muscles, I'm going to use those to pick up the object rather than using the back as a fulcrum. When you lower the object, do it in exactly the same way. If you're wondering why we take a small inhalation of breath, that's to increase your core stability whilst you perform the lift, and weightlifters are often seen using that technique. Please remember the key things of that lift whenever you're performing. Think about centre of gravity, thinking about getting the load as close to your body as possible. Think about a nice wide stance and flat feet, and thinking about using those leg muscles rather than the back to actually perform the lift. If you perform a lift like that, you're much less likely to cause yourself injury.
Did you know musculoskeletal disorders arising from work situations cost the UK an estimated £3 billion a year and account for 30 million lost workdays each year? Question 7. What does the I in light stand for? Individual, implications, instinct, or integrity? Now click on the green arrow below to answer the question.